this year. Didn't look like a very good pick. But one more on Russell, Dave. There was a New York Post report today that guys on his team, Seahawk players, said that he checked out of this season. You're there in that market. Is there credence to that?
I can't speak for his desires this year because nobody was in the locker room, right? Because of COVID. We have not been inside the locker room for 2 years, and we're hoping that changes, obviously, next September. But I do know this, that he wasn't exactly, buddy-buddy with his teammates. I mean, I had one of his ex-teammates on my show 3 weeks ago, and he was sitting with us, and I asked him flat out, you've been with Russell for 9-10 years. How often did you go out with him for a beer or a dinner after practice or after the game? And he said, that many times. Never hung out with a guy. So he was kind of a unique guy. I mean, I've called him weird on the air, and I think he is weird. I think the stuff he puts on social media is cringeworthy. The way he talks at times is cringeworthy. He was all about his brand. He was talking about himself winning the MVP, which is totally different than the way he was when he showed up here, Larry. He would never talk like that. He would never talk about my legacy and I want to win the MVP and I want to win more titles and we need better talent and I got to be protected, blah, 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 blah. And the problem is, Larry, he's doing all of this at the same time as he's not playing very well, right? So, hey, you can put up with it if the guy's an MVP like Aaron Rodgers, a total pain in the ass in Green Bay, obviously. But they put up with it because the guy's a 4-time freaking MVP, and he wins, and he makes the playoffs. I don't know. I just think it was odd the way he switched, and I don't want to blame Sierra for all of it. I mean, he's a big boy. He married her for crying out loud. And I always feel weird bringing wives into the equation unless they're a public figure. And Sierra is a public figure, and the minute he met her, he started acting different. He started walking different. His hair was different. He was talking different. I'm not kidding you, man. You ever seen the movie Napoleon Dynamite back in the day? Remember that? Remember his brother Kip? Remember Kip before and after he met LaFonda? He's this geeky-looking guy. He's online. He's surfing for chicks on the internet, trying to, find time machines or whatever the hell he's doing. And then he meets LaFonda, and all of a sudden he's like, peace out. He's got the do-rag. He's got the Thunderbird medallion. He's talking differently. He's walking differently. That's what happened to Russell Wilson. So it was an absolute transformation, dude. I mean, look at the guy in the first couple years. He was like freaking Urkel. And then he meets Sierra, and he turns into a rock star, and he's about his brand. He's doing all this weird stuff on Twitter. So I don't think that sat well with a lot of people, especially when you consider the fact that he and the team were not playing well. So would I buy it that Russell Wilson wasn't the most popular guy in the Seahawks locker room? Would I buy it that guys rolled their eyes at him? Absolutely. 1,000% that I buy. As far as him checking out, I mean, look, they were 3-8. He was hurt. The team was going nowhere. I don't know, man. He probably knew this was coming this week. He probably knew at some point in time during the year that he was going to be out of here in Seattle. So I don't doubt that story at all.
Who's the next quarterback? I mean, is it Marcus Mariota?
Yeah, never met a man I've been scared of. Careful, you gon' get exactly what you asked for. Here for whatever you bring me, getting handled. I answer to no one, I don't need to hassle. Yeah.